Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to talk to you rather than give you a recipe. I was going to do this video at the weekend, and then with the tragic news of Caroline Flack, I decided it wasn't appropriate because it might feel like I'm just jumping on the bandwagon, and I'm seriously not, guys. This week, well, last week, I don't know if you noticed, I didn't give you a weigh-in update. And there's a reason for that. I didn't go. Now, I've been with Slim World since January 2016? No, 17. So 3 years, just over 3 years, okay. And I have never missed a weigh-in unless I've been on holiday. Or the one time I was due to go to weigh-in and got stuck on the M6 for 3 hours and didn't get home till gone 10, so I completely missed group. Now, I've always said, and I've always supported, that if you have a bad week, it's best to go and get weighed in and find out exactly what the damage is, and then you move on. I've said this on my video, I don't know how many times. But last week, something changed. If you've been following me, you'll know that my hubby lost his job last summer, and then tragically we found my brother-in-law passed away before Christmas. So I've had a lot of stress going on, but I've tried to sort of work through it and just deal with it. And I knew sort of around Christmas time, or leading up to Christmas, that I wasn't really doing Slim World verbatim because I couldn't, because we were out and about, we were just so busy with everything that was going on, and I accepted that. That was absolutely fine. Come January, put it on here publicly that I was going to follow Slim World 100%, get on track to dry January, everything, which I did. And I was very disappointed that I didn't get the losses I wanted, even though I'd been really good, I'd been going to the gym and everything else. So decided, you know, carry on, it's fine. And then suddenly, last weekend, not this weekend, just gone, the weekend before, I hit a brick wall, a massive brick wall. I felt really, really low. I could have cried absolutely anything, and I just had no interest in anything. I just didn't want to know anything. I probably was a bit snappy with my hubby, and I was tired all the time, just wanted to sleep, and I just, it just got so overwhelming for me. And I'm quite good at putting a smile on my face and putting on an act and just going out there and people thinking that everything is fine, when actually inside sometimes I'm in bits. And in fact, I got to work on the Monday and just thought, I can't do this. I literally cannot do a full week at work. I need some time out. And I actually booked last Friday, so the 14th of February, I booked it off as leave from work. But then obviously the rest of the week I did it. I mean, I went to work, I functioned, but emotionally I was struggling. So my food was Slim World friendly, okay? But I was then comfort eating chocolate or cakes or biscuits or crisps, things I would not normally want to do. And I knew I was doing it. I was telling myself to stop it, but I didn't have the strength to stop it, if that makes sense. And it came to Wednesday. I wasn't going to go to weigh-in in the morning. I told myself I wasn't. And then on the train to work, I talked to myself, said, look, you know this isn't you. You always go to weigh-in, go. And then my hubby had a friend who visited him in the day, and they picked me up from the station and brought me home. And I used that as my excuse not to go and get weighed. And I know it was an excuse because, as my hubby said the next day, why didn't you go and get weighed? You could have weighed and come straight home and still could have spent time with us. But for me, it was a really easy excuse not to go because I didn't want to go. I couldn't face, I don't know why, and I really, to this day, I don't know why suddenly after 3 and a bit years, even though I knew I was going to put on, and I've done it before, I've put on, I just physically couldn't face it. And I think, you know, not going was probably the right thing, maybe because of the way I was feeling that week. Friday, as I said, took leave and did some things with my hubby, did a lot of crafting, and obviously with the weekend the weather was so bad with that storm, we didn't go out Saturday, so I did a lot more crafting on Saturday and did some bits and pieces on Sunday. So I actually felt and feel a lot better today now. And on the Monday when I went back to work, I felt a lot better as well. So I think sometimes you just need to say, right, stop. I need to take stock. I need to look after myself. I need to think about myself internally. And you know, my hubby said to me actually at one point, he said, because I said to him, I feel really low. I don't know why. I can't understand it. I can't tell you what it is. And he said, are you depressed? And I said, you know, no, I don't think I'm depressed. I just think I'm very low. And I think what it is and was, I think everything over the last few months, the fact that I've not had the chance to maybe grieve for my brother-in-law possibly, you know, when he died and, you know, we found him and I had to go and check that he wasn't alive. And that haunted me for a long time. I didn't have the time or the ability to cry or feel much emotion because there was too many other things. You know, we had his funeral to sort out, we had his flat to sort out, we had his, you know, estate to sort out, we had Christmas then came, and you know, so the last few months I think I've just been working on autopilot, and now that's sort of died down a little bit, everything just imploded on me, I think, and emotionally I became very drained and didn't have the capacity to deal with anything else. So having that weekend away from everything, so an extra day from work, not having to go out and do things at certain times was really what I needed, and I'm really thankful that I took that decision. And that's my dog barking. So yeah, so today is weigh-in day again. I am just about to go to weigh-in, and I am going to go, and I'm going to go and sit in group. And I know the scales aren't going to be great. I'm probably back to where I was at the beginning of the year, and I know that now, that hiding last week's weight gain was wrong. I'm going to go there today. I'm going to speak to my consultant and say, I've gained, but I don't want you to make a point of it in group. I need to move on myself. I know that I've put weight on. I know why I've put weight on. I know what I need to do about it. So I don't need it in the group, and I don't feel, and I know group is about sharing and getting ideas, but just sometimes you need to deal with it on your own, and that's absolutely fine. Your consultant, if you have this situation, will also say to you, do you want to know yourself? You know, they will hide your weight gain if you want to. Don't suggest that all the time, because for me, I need to know what I've put on tonight, because I need to move forward from it. So I will know, it'll be in my book, but I know that I don't want it discussed in group, because I'm cross at myself. I'm still not 100% to where I need to be mentally when it comes to Slim World, but I'm getting back to where I need to be. So I'm going to go tonight, I'm going to get my weigh in, and I'm going to sit to group, and then I'm going to come home, I'm going to tell you all about it, and I'm going to do what I keep telling you to do, is draw the line, and next week I'm going to focus again. So guys, this is my open and honest video about how the last couple of weeks have been for me. I'm sure many of you have felt the same, and I don't want everyone to think that, you know, everyone's life is rosy and we all do Slim World and it's fantastic and things. We have blips, and I've gone through a blip. So okay, I'll be honest with you about my weight gain later, and I've made some amazing recipes this week which I will put on Sunday for you, a couple of them which I think you will really like, and I'm going to keep doing this because this channel helps me focus as well as hopefully helping you guys. Right, so I'm back from weigh-in. I did stay to group, so I was a good girl. I actually put on 2.5 pounds, which I am over the moon about. And actually, it's probably because, as I said, my meals were all on plan. It was all the other stuff that crept in. So I think if I'd really sort of gone to pot my meals, 2.5 pounds would have been a lot worse. So I'm going to accept that, and I am drawing that line from today, and I'm hoping next week is going to be a lot better. So guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get something out of my video today to show that, you know, we all have periods in our life where things don't go to plan, and you sometimes have to just accept that. But then what you do when you're in the position to move on and go back to your weight loss journey, which is what I'm trying to do, because ultimately I want to be a certain weight. I want to go back to where I was to Target because I enjoyed being at Target, and I know I'll feel a hell of a lot better when I get to Target. Just unfortunately life gets in the way sometimes, and you know, we can pretend we're perfect and say, do you know what, Slimming World, it means you don't have to worry about when things that happen. You can choose to take your own food if you go out for the day. You can, I don't know, you can say so many things, but the reality is sometimes that's not possible. Sometimes you just don't feel like being that regimented, that strict, that organised. Sometimes just let life go. That's what I did for 2 weeks, but now I'm back. So guys, I will catch you in my next video. Alright, if you like this, subscribe, and if you've ever had a week or 2 weeks like I have, let me know. And good luck guys. Alright, take care. Bye.